Hello everyone, this is MMA Interesting Prospects podcast. Today our guest is Jordan Harris, who will be fighting on LFA 181 for LFA interim flyweight title. Hello Jordan, how are you?
I'm doing good, sir. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. You will be fighting against a very good opponent, but you stepped in for a current flyweight champion. So
Yes,
if you
sir.
can tell me when did you find out about this opportunity and how many weeks can you train for this fight?
I found out exactly on March 5th. On March 5th, so it was like a little bit less than a month. So just been training really hard for this.
And how surprised were you to get such a big opportunity?
I was really surprised. I was really happy about it. So what's what? I'm gonna try to make the most of it.
What do you think about this opponent? Because he actually is undefeated. He overall fought against really good fighters on the regional scene. This is actually his LFA debut, but he fought against other in other promotions. Promotions. So
Yes.
what do you think about like level of his skills?
His skill set is good, to get 7-0 in this sport is no easy task. So, man, you got to be good to get to that record.
And were you did you feel some hesitation about taking this fight, or was it
No,
like no problem, I will take it?
no problem. I'll take it.
But
Chances like
probably
this don't come up every year so often.
from your perspective, like it would be better to get like full training camp, right?
Yeah, but you know what? It is what it is.
Yes, LFA is probably like the best regional promotion. So when this kind of like chance will appear, it's probably you can say no about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh, And your career is actually quite interesting one because according to Topology, you get a fight in 2014 against Albert Morales, who later on fought in the UFC. You had four
Yeah,
fights, but there were some breaks between them. So if you can
yeah.
tell me what was the reason behind it?
In between the breaks, I had been doing Muay Thai fights as well as boxing fights. I still have a career in those, and the biggest gap was when COVID hit, obviously, which was like a 3-year layoff.
And because of your like boxing experience and Muay Thai experience, you in your fight you seem to be a very good striker. But
Yeah,
but with the sport, do you like consider to be like full-time boxer or full-time Muay Thai fighter?
I would consider myself a mixed martial artist.
Because I believe that also you had some grappling experience, right?
Yes, yes, Yeah, plenty of jujitsu tournaments, and I train in wrestling, train in jujitsu. So I'm for sure a mixed martial artist.
Yes, so MMA is a perfect sport to use all of this.
Yeah,
And you are a 4-0, but it's kind of tricky record because you actually got two very big wins in your last fights. And
yeah, exactly. They were two top prospects.
yes, so it's like 4-0, but it's actually much more than
Yeah,
this.
exactly. It's much more deeper than that.
And because of your let's say striking experience, do you when you are preparing for the fight, do you when you are fighting against guys like Kevin Fernandez, do you like spend more time on like defending the takedowns, defending the submission attempts?
No, when I was getting ready for Kevin Fernandez, it was just get ready for everything, and the same thing with the last opponent. Just gotta be ready to shut down their best weapons and defend it and counter.
And actually, you did great also against in your last fight when you knocked your opponent in the first round.
Yeah,
It was a big one because he's also one of the top guys in the promotion.
exactly.
And what is like main gym that right now you are training in?
Just trying to get my cardio up. That's it, really. Just get my cardio up and just be ready to hit the ground, or then just keep it standing up.
And if you can tell me more about your like coach, the like your main coach or like main sparring training partners that you are surrounding yourself with.
Yeah. Yeah, but my main coach is Felipe Ramos. He's been my coach since my amateur career. He's brought me up through the amateurs. He brought me through my three professional careers. He's a real student of the game. He studies it. He studies it like no other. He studies it more than me, that's for sure. And then my training partners consist of like three different gyms at Sandoval Combat Sports, SoCal Fight Factory, as well as Lionheart MMA.
So you are
And they're
going.
just a great group of guys. It's a great group of guys everywhere.
So you are going to these gyms to just take part of the training there, right? Like
Yeah.
striking, grappling, things like this.
Yes.
And do you think do you thought maybe before about like going to some, let's say, big gym like maybe ATT, maybe Killcliff, or you just like the way?
No, man. I've been winning since as an amateur. Been winning as a pro. I really don't see no reason to switch it up if it's not broken.
Yes, I agree, because your like results are so good that it's like that it can be a problem if you would change something.
Exactly.
And you are like fighter for many years. So you have a experience in many combat sports. And
Exactly.
what is your like favorite technique in the like fight or even in the training, if you can share this?
My favorite technique, it's the one that lands. Whichever one knocks him out, whichever one puts him down, that's the favorite technique every time.
So you are not like super picky. You just if you will find some way to knock your opponent out or submit him,
The one to win, man. It's a technique that wins it. That's
uh,
for sure.
and when you are in the training camp or even outside of it, if there is any like area or part of the training that you know that you need to like improve the most.
Mm-hmm. It would be wrestling for sure. It would be wrestling. Like this is a wrestling dominant sport. So man, and then to top it off, like like wrestling is such a grueling style. It will for sure make you a better athlete. It will for sure make you more explosive. So I would say wrestling for sure, as well as jujitsu though, man. But wrestling that's a sport where it's just go, 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 go.
And do you expect some maybe some strategy from Hernandez in your fight, like maybe heavy grappling style or something like this?
No, I think striking. I think that it's going to be striking. He does have good counter wrestling, but for the most part, I have a feeling it's going to be a good striking battle.
So fans can expect like a very good striking fight between undefeated prospects.
Exactly.
Uh, and you are right now 34, right?
34, yes.
And do you like consider you going to the UFC this year?
I would hope so. Whatever is in God's plans, it's in His hands. I'm just here for the ride.
Because when you will win, when or if you will win the interim flyweight title fight, you will be of course undefeated, but also there will be a chance to like unify the belt. So maybe with like additional win, you will get a UFC opportunity or like contender series opportunity.
Mhm. Yeah, that would be ideal.
Do you have a like fighter in mind in the UFC that you would like to face? Maybe this year, maybe like in near future.
I'm not looking past Hernandez right now. So yeah, nobody really just looking at Hernandez and winning that fight.
Okay, so like you have right now you have only one goal, right? Not
Yeah,
any
exactly.
distraction, only
Exactly.
Hernandez. I think that that is good that you are not like looking ahead, because sometimes it can be like problematic, let's say.
Exactly.
And for you, like, what is a main goal for you as the fighter? Do you want to be a guy in the UFC rankings, maybe challenging for like world championship belt?
Yeah, ideally, the ultimate goal is just to be able to take care of my family, and that's it. Just provide for my family. Doesn't matter on what promotion, as long as if I'm making good money, that's the only thing that really matters.
I think that with the win and maybe going to the UFC, you can be, of course, in the like UFC roster, but also there is a chance for the UFC bonus money for like fight of the night, or like in your last fight,
Exactly.
the knockout of the night. It probably would be lit.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh, you said that your coach is like watching videos of your opponents, and
Mm-hmm.
do you like to do it also by yourself a little bit, or you just left this
Not
part to?
really. I never really have done that in the past. Like I'll probably just watch like one video, but that's about it. Because I don't want to be worried about what they're gonna do. I just want to be worried about what's called I'm gonna do and make them adjust to me.
And you have a boxing experience, and lately there were two boxing fights announced. It's let's say special bouts, and I have a
Hmm.
question about it. What do you think about the first of all Mike Tyson against Jake Paul, and the second one
Man,
Jorge Masvidal against Nate Diaz?
man. And last time when Nate Diaz fought Jake Paul, like that wasn't even a boxing fight. It was kind of embarrassing. And Mike Tyson stepping up. I just hope that he gets paid well. Because like that's just more for showmanship, entertainment purposes. So then hopefully Mike Tyson gets a good payday.
I think that it would be much more interesting like 8 or 10 years ago, because we know that in prime there would be no sense
Exactly,
in doing this. But maybe like Mike Tyson around 48, 50, it would be like quite competitive one with a lot of question marks.
exactly.
Uh, do you like watching a UFC fights, let's say Saturday night with there is a UFC pay-per-view or UFC fight night? Do you like to do
I
it?
do, I do enjoy them. I do enjoy them. I like to watch them with my family. It's a chance to get together with the family and watch them.
And do you have a like fight right now that you are really looking forward?
Not really, man. Just my fight. That's it. I'm not focused on nothing else. Don't care about nothing else. Just my fight.
But also, I think that from the fans' perspective, I think that your fight against Hernandez would be like, uh, even if in this year, it can be one of the most interesting bout on the regional scene, because we have two undefeated prospects, two guys that are UFC level. So I think
Mm-hmm,
that it would
exactly.
be like battle of the like very very high level guys.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. I
Yeah,
think so too. I would definitely agree with that.
and considering your career, uh, when do you think you will like think about your career and thinking that you made it, that overall it was worth to go to like your MMA journey? When you will get some financial point, or
Yeah,
maybe
some financial freedom for sure.
so
Yeah,
this is like the main motivator for you, right? To like take care of
exactly.
your money, of your family.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I think so.
And I have a few questions outside of MMA. It
Okay.
can be, let's say, fun. If you can like get an answer to one question, and you will know that it's this answer is true. Like you have a question and you will get for sure correct answer. What kind of question would you like to ask?
Um, Man, if I could get the for sure answer, I don't know, man. I really don't know, because then what would be the point of living if I knew the answers?
But it can be
Uh,
only one, only one.
yeah. Um. The ultimate one would be, how did I do as a father to my kids? I think that would be the only one. Yeah, for sure. How are my kids doing when I'm gone? So that would be the ultimate answer for me.
Okay, it's a quite also a quite deep one, let's say.
Yeah, exactly.
And do you have a like life motto, the thing that you are, the kind of rule that you are like living by?
Um, and just give it in God's hands, man. If it's in God's hands, then you know what? If it's a part of His plan, it will happen.
And when you are, because we are quite close to your fight, do you feel like some kind of stress, maybe additional nerves, because that you are in the training camp and you will have a big fight in let's say few weeks, even
No,
less?
no, man. I'm training too hard. Training too hard is stress.
So you are, let's say that you are preparing so well that it's the all stress is in the training, not in the actual fight.
Exactly, man. Exactly, man. I'm too tired to stress about it.
It's probably the best thing to do to your training to be as hard that the fight is actually a quite easy task for
Exactly.
you.
Exactly.
Uh, and one more question: when you are after your fights, either in boxing, Muay Thai, or even MMA, what do you
Mhm.
like to do in your free time when you are not really in the training camp, you are not really training?
Yeah. I just like to hang out with my kids, play video games, and just relax, and try to learn new languages with them.
And what language do you like plan
Like
or?
Spanish. Like I've been practicing Spanish. One of my boys is trying to do Japanese. So it's pretty fun.
Oh, it's probably cool thing to know like 3 or 4 languages. It's something quite rare,
Exactly. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's fun though learning.
and because of it, you also can like go to other countries and try to speak in this kind of in these
Exactly.
languages.
Uh-huh. And talk to more people.
And do you have a like country that you would like to go to in next few years? Do you have a like kind of destination?
I would like to visit my mom's country, Peru. That one would be ideal.
So
That one would be fun.
the,
Yeah,
the Spanish would be like good thing to know.
exactly. Exactamente.
Okay, Jordan. So many thanks for the conversation. To be honest, I'm really excited about this bout because there are like two best of the flyweights outside of the UFC. So I think that the fans will get the highest level possible in this fight.
Exactly. Exactly. It's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be war, that's for sure.